This time I'm going to be talking about 1300 numbers and how they work. I do get a lot of customers asking me how it does work and what's the best way of using it and why they would actually need one. So I'll just quickly explain how you could use it. Now, let's say for example that you've got a customer and they have your contact details for your business. Perhaps you gave them a business card or they saw your website on the internet. And on your website, it's got your phone number. So for argument's sake, let's do 03 333, etc. And that would be on your business card as well. Okay, so once they've got your contact details, depending on what they do with it, they'd probably put it into their mobile phone, excuse the drawing, and they might even put it into their Microsoft Outlook, into their contact list. Okay, now if they want to call you, now let's say for example that you've got your own home office, okay, and they want to give you a call, so they look onto their mobile or their contact list and then contact you on your 333 number, and then you pick it up and you get your business and so on. Now let's say for example that later on down the track you might be expanding your business and you might have to move out of your home business there and move into like more of an office space. Now in doing that, most probably you might move into a different area and you'd be allocated a different phone number, and for argument's sake we'll use 444 for the office. So you're not operating out of the home anymore, you're operating in this new premises. Now what happens next? Your customer still has your old 333 number in the contact list, and it's also on your business cards and it's also on your website. So what do? Most businesses that I've seen have actually contacted their customer and said, hey, we've changed our phone number from 333 to 444, and it'll be up to the customer to actually change it on their own contact list. That's fine, but what if you've got hundreds of customers or even thousands? What then? And how do you hit all those customers? Well, you can't get them all, so what's the best way to do that? If you had a 1300 number, you'd eliminate all this changing around of phone numbers and reprinting your business cards and then having to change your website and then having to contact your customers and change it on their contact lists. A 1300 number eliminates all of that, and this is how. So again, you'd have your customer. Okay, now about this time you've got your 1300 number. Now there are other variations like having a 13 number, a 1800 number, and so on. But for this example, most people actually use the 1300 number. So that's yours, and that's yours to keep. So let's say, going back to the home office example, no matter what, your phone number here will always be some kind of landline phone number. And in this example, 333 will be the home office. And you give your customer your business card, which would have your 1300 number. On your website, you would also have your 1300 number. Okay, so then the customer either gets your business card or browses the web and finds your website. Again, excuse my drawing. Puts it onto their mobile phone or adds it into their contact list in Microsoft Outlook. Okay, and then when they need to contact you, they call that 1300 number. And what happens is the way a 1300 number works, it just redirects to any phone number that you want, whether it's a landline or a mobile phone number. So in this example, it will redirect to the home number. And if you want, you've got a mobile phone, 04, etc. That 1300 number can also point to your mobile, and your customer will never know, because all they know about is that 1300 number. So taking this further, if you move into an office, phone number is different. In this example, 444, etc. So you move from the home office to this new property, and your 1300 number changes to point from the 333 number to the 444 number. And then that's it. Your customers still call the 1300 number, and now it lands at the new office for you to pick up. You don't need to change your business card. You don't need to change your website. You don't need to contact all your customers and ask them to change it on their contact details for your new phone number, because your 1300 number remains. So that's basically how a 1300 number works. Again, this applies to 13 numbers and 1800 numbers. I've also been asked questions about, for example, phone words. You might see on signs or advertisements, people might have a number like this. Like, for example, if they own a medical practice and their phone number is 1300 doctor, and each of the corresponding letters correspond to keys on the actual number pads of the phone that you use, this phone word will have to be registered on the government website. That's www.smartnumbers.com.au, and you'd have to purchase the actual 1300 number. And once you've purchased that, then you own that 1300 number, and you can have it point to anywhere you want, your home office, any phone number, your mobile number even. But the trick is you have to purchase that off the government website first. Okay, so that's how a 1300 number works. If you've got any questions, just email on info@gatewaybusiness.com.au.